sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I want a mile in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
11 mighty.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
1-1, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Brown. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
11.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Browns first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground, down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Now a give up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
11.
They will indeed go as we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with him.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top 5 pick. Perennial 1,000-yard receiver. And when he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense.
That's the end of the first quarter.
It's just set. Shot.
They'll run here with Brown. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
On 2, ready?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
12. Here we go. 11, MT, take.
Now Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Higgins sent in motion. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go. Eleven. Dot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
11 mighty. Dot.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll go with him again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Downfield for Njoku. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's going to have a Browns 1st down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson, Mike, comes away with the sack, and just think, last year, coming off a career best 17.5 sacks. He gets another one here as he tries to build off last year's monster season.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
Here we go.
He'll send a tight end in motion right.
Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 21-3 advantage. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter going to bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 25.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Judy.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. Well designed. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow here on second down. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Twelve, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
11. 12.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter going to bring it out of the end zone.
DeAndre Carter on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hawk 70, go!
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a second and 6. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Throwing now on third and long. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now a run on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.